What's up, everybody? Kelfka here, and today we are going to showcase some of the changes that the PTR is bringing to us so we know what's coming out for Season 4. So I know there's a lot of people that are like, man, I'm giving Season 4 another chance. You know, this is the last chance I'm going to give them, and they're probably going to want to check it out before they actually do it. Well, if you have a PC, you could check it out yourself. You could log on to the PTR, get a level 100 character, and try it out. But if you just want to watch a video and see some of the changes, this is the right video for you. If you're on console, I apologize, you can't check it out. So I also want to make this video because, we have a lot of players that are just on consoles that can't actually play. So first big change, you're going to go and press Y on your keyboard, and it's going to be the Codex of Power. And you can notice is I have all the aspects now in the Codex of Power. They're not all going to be there right away. Once you play in Season 4, you're going to have to hunt for all these different aspects. But once you get an aspect and you salvage that aspect, it is going to show up in the Codex of Power. So we can search for things like Storm Swell. So now I have Storm Swell there. So then we're going to show it off in the Enchanter or the Oculus. So you could actually say we wanted to put Storm Swell on this ring. We could hit Codex of Power. We could search for Storm. And there it is. Now I could add that. And it's going to be whatever the best drop that I salvaged on that item. So it's going to be, if you get a 30, you're going to always have a 30 on there, which is a fantastic change. So also the big change in Season 4 was how gear itemized. So you could see on, let's take a look at this wand, for instance. So this wand has 83 intelligence, it has 47 damage and 16 attack speed. Before, you noticed a couple things. You couldn't get flat damage on a one-handed weapon, and you couldn't get attack speed on a weapon. So now you could. So the good thing to do is we could actually go into the Enchanter. We could see everything that could be on a weapon now. So see how many less stats could be on the weapon. Before, there would be damage to chilled, damage to stunned, damage to vulnerable, damage to crowd controlled. So these are just all the things that could be enchanted. So these are all the things that could actually be on a weapon. And same thing with like the gloves. We put gloves on here. Now we notice that you could get armor on gloves. So there's a lot of things that you're gonna have to like kind of figure out what's gonna be the best stats, and we're gonna try to do that on the PTR this week. But the itemization, the gear looks really good. The Codex of Power is really good. And let's go to the tempering. So the tempering is at the blacksmith. So you'll notice, look at this. Look what they did. and I'm assuming they're going to keep this, but everything's in the circle, and this is in this is not even in this is in Sigur. So we're here, and we're actually able to get everything very close together. That was a good change too. All right, so now in the blacksmith, you have your salvage tab, you have your repair tab, you have your tempering tab, and then your masterworking tab. So this item has no tempering on it, so we're going to click it. And we want to put a utility. So this is the only one I have. So it's going to give me 1 to 4 of these. So once I click this, it's going to cost 0 tempers to actually do this item. Here's the mats I need to actually temper it. And we want the Frozen Nova expansion. You could skip that too, which is nice. Okay, so immobilized duration, it's good, but it's not the one we were looking for. So now we would go back into it, click it again, and now it's going to cost, I forgot to show that. We'll show it here. So the item, boom, sorcerer control. It has 4 rerolls left for the 2 different effects that could get actually put on it. Well, we want frozen orb. So we're like, man, we got to get the frozen orb. Let's go. Can we get it? Frozen orb side by 28%. We got what we want. Perfect. We could just throw this defense one on there because that costs 0. All right, so now we get 38 fire resist on that too. So I'm assuming there's a lot more because there's only one here. We just haven't found them yet. So we're gonna make another video on how to find all these too, and there'll be a lot of content coming out. So a lot of content coming out for season 4 Diablo 4. So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel so you could get a hold of all that content when you want it. All right, so now we notice a weapon. This has Frost Nova size increase, which is something I definitely wanted. It did get a minimum roll on it, but that's fine. We could also masterwork that now. So you could do 12 ranks of masterworking, and then the pits is where the actual masterworking takes place, right? So once you go grab an item, so we do like this item, so let's put it in here. It costs these mats. So the pits drop these things right here, and I'll show you a little secret about that too, that which I thought was really cool in a second. So we could upgrade it. All affix increase by 5%. So we definitely want to do our tempering before, because all those other stats we just added, like the Frost Nova size. So we could see, we put that on here, masterwork complete, and you'll notice that everything went up by 5%. So lots of work to do with the gear. You know, like I have this item right here and it's at a 6 out of 12. So that's like my best one. So you'll notice that once you get 4, you get 25% increase to one of the stats. And this one went to damage, and then this one went to non-physical damage. So you'll get a huge increase on one of those stats at 4, you get it at 8, and then you get it at 12. So that is masterworking. That actually worked out really well for me. So let's go. This is another area that I want to check off and show everyone, is the jeweler. So we'll click on the jeweler. Oops, this one. So now the jeweling tab has salvage gems, craft gems, unsocket, and add socket. I don't think I could add any sockets right now. Yeah, I need to farm some of these. These drop from world bosses. Such as world bosses. Okay, cool. We'll have to farm that. All right, so but you could craft gems now. So you can notice a couple things. So one, the stats are a little bit better on it. So this has overpowered damage for the weapon, 9% maximum health. So 9% health. My character only has 2 gems in it, and I'm at like 16k life. So if I had 9% here, which is like another 150, 300, 450. So I would have another 450 life if I had that, and I'd be right around 20k life. So then we have damage over time, flat damage over time, and then we have strength on the purple gem. The green is still vulnerable damage with dex. Topaz is intelligence and basic skill damage. Critical strike damage and willpower. Ultimate damage and barrier regeneration, but all the resistance. And this one has life on kill, and then armor, and then healing received. So all better stats on the gems now. Makes it a little bit easier to decide, or to use different gems in different situations. I think that's really cool. All right, so I did want to also show, so look how close everything is. This is good. This is good how everything is so close together. I want to show, we got the alchemist, and then elixirs, different elixirs. We're not going to go through all the different elixirs, but you will notice that there is a lot of different elixirs. Actually, we really want a couple of those, so I'll make a couple of those real quick. All right, so this is what I was saying. So we could make these caches because we have so many of these. So we could go ahead and make, let's just make, this is from doing the pits. So we're converting our stones. So let me go to explain a little bit better. So these are the ones you're going to get at the lowest level of the pits. Then you get these, and then you get these. So if you want to convert these 41 into these, you can do that. So you can see in my inventory now, I have 25 of these. And they actually did this a much better. It contains 5 of these crafting materials, and it shows 25 on here. So I don't have to worry about having a problem with my inventory. If I go pick all these up, And now if I wanted to go back to the masterwork, it's going to let me upgrade some of that gear. So we could go here. And I wanted to show you this because I want to show you what a level 4 looks like. So now we're at level 3. You can see on here. We upgrade. Boom. Now one stat's going to go by 25%. Let's hope it's lucky hit. Okay, it's maximum health. So that's the RNG involved now. So we got RNG in Masterwork and we got RNG in Tempering. So, which is makes it a little bit fun, a little interesting. Like hopefully we get the right stuff, right? So we haven't tried to, we haven't got more than one greater effects on an item, but there is a chance. See this the shiny little glow on the actual item there on damage, that means it has a greater effects on it. So that is 1.5 stronger on that stat line. So you could get it for all 3. You could get a unique to drop with all 4 of those greater effects. So it could get really ridiculous on how strong you get. And then you could upgrade those greater effects randomly through the masterworking. So next I want to take you guys through some Helltides that actually have been extremely fun. So I'm going to let you guys check that out in just a second. So I'm going to flip over to that. All right, what's up everybody? We are in the Helltides now. So there is a big change, right? So I'm going to hover over right here. We have this gauge bar. This is going to fill up. And once these hit max gauge, you're going to notice that mobs are going to spawn like crazy around you. They're just going to be coming out and you're going to be having a lot more mobs to kill. The density in the Helltides is increased again and it is very, very good. This little one right here I have, this means I could actually summon a boss. We could probably go do that in just a second here to show what that looks like. And then the density is very, very good as well. And then that's just your cinders in this corner right here. So let's go, let's see where we could go. Let's see where we could go. And the map must be down there. So we're gonna take this teleport real quick. Actually, we'll just run there so you can see. Man, I was doing, see, like Helltides just were spawning crazy amount of stuff. And it seems like the cool thing about Helltides is not like a ton of gear drops. Gear does drop, especially when you do like the bosses, but you're not going to be running back to town every 5 minutes in the Helltide to sell all your stuff, which I thought was really cool too. You can see the density. I'm just running to all these mobs. Density, density, density. Lots of quests for Trio Whispers as well, but massive amounts of density in the Helltide. All right, we're just running down here. Let's see if we could find it. Oh, it's not up. So it must not always come up. Man, there's random things that happen in the Helltide. So see this gauge bar is going up. I wasn't even killing a lot of stuff, but it's going up. So we'll let that gauge bar fill up real quick. We'll just kill a bunch of stuff so that gauge bar can fill up and you can see what that looks like in the Helltide. Just random things spawning. Look at all those elites. A lot more density. Forgotten Souls drop all the time in the Helltides too, it looks like. Also, not just Forgotten Souls. I got 2 uniques in Helltides already. That's where I got the Fractured Winter Glass, is actually in a Helltide. So there is a lot of cool stuff that's going to drop in the Helltides as well. Like I said, the density is very good. You got quest for Trio Whispers. There is a lot going on. So you can see the gauge bars going up. So look at that. It just randomly spawns right by me. It's like they know. Density's looking good. Oh, every time you click something too, now you get cinders. So you want to click stuff. Okay, so a lot of times before it was only like certain things you click. It seems like everything you click, you get cinders as well. So that is another good change. We'll obviously make a video on like how to oh, did we get a... Okay, we got the assassin here. That's kind of cool. We could fight that. So this might fill up the gauge bar a lot. You can notice the frozen orbs just popping out. Wow. Love it. So this dude, he's taking some deeps. He ain't falling right over. He knows what's up. So we got the guest appearance, the assassin. I haven't fought him yet, so we'll see what he drops. We'll see what the drop looks like on this dude. So many frozen orbs are hitting him. So many frozen orbs. Okay. Oh, so we got a baneful heart. I don't even know what that is. So let's look at that together. Did I pick it up? Where is the baneful heart? Alright, we gotta get rid of some of these. It must be a mat. Oh, it's probably just a mat. That's what it is. Okay, so we got baneful heart. We'll have to figure out what that's used for. Okay, so that is what happens, right? So randomly, when your gauge bar fills up, that's what happens. So you're gonna notice extra mobs just spawning everywhere in the Helltides. Oh, that's the baneful heart. What am I saying? So yeah, we got 2 summons now. Yeah, so we got 2 summons up in the top right hand corner. Which, man, I wish we could show that off. Might have to do that for another video. But we got the minor challenge, baby. Challenges have been popping off. So you notice the gauge bar almost full. We're gonna wait till that gauge bar gets full. Okay, more mobs just popping off out of nowhere. Look at all these. Look at all these. It's crazy. Alright, gauge bar is almost full. More mobs popping off. Okay, this is a couple bosses now. A couple more. Look, I don't even have to move anywhere. They just keep spawning for me, and I'm getting all this loot. This is all stuff for mats. This is really good stuff for mats. You don't really need it in the PTR, but once you get these bars filled up, it literally just, like, see this again right there, a bunch of elites, just because of the gauge bar was filled up. More elites. More elites. Look at this. So much going on here. Wow. There's another dude. Alright, so we got that. Boom. So much. Alright, we're gonna go back. Oh, shoot. Oh, this is the... Okay, so this is the Hellborn now. Oh, he was quick, man. I got him good. Alright. So we're gonna go back here real quick. Hopefully. Yes, we did. Helltides, a lot more interesting. A lot easier to just farm your cinders. Get the stuff you want. Actually enjoy it. I think it's a good change. I think the Helltides are much better now. So I don't know if we could see it yet, but okay, so it must only happen at certain times, but we don't have it. There's going to be like a guy with the horns. It's a little white guy with horns, and you could go there and click it with these baneful hearts that you get. So these hearts allow you to summon those. So that's it for the Helltides. I'm going to take you guys to the pits now, where I think this is a lot of fun. So check it out in just a second. All right, so here in Karagrar, there is a little portal, and when you click on this portal, this is where the pits start. So I got to like level 34 on the pits. You get basically, if you beat the timer with 6 minutes left, you get 3+ tiers. So if you beat the timer with, I think it's like less than 6, you get 2, and then less than 4, you get 1 tier up. So we're just gonna do just to show you guys real quick. We're just gonna do level 30 pit. We're gonna open it up. And we could go in here, and the where you get mats to summon pits is in the Helltides. So the stuff you're already going to be doing anyways. So we'll show you how this works. You get 10 minutes basically to summon the boss. You kill as much stuff as possible. There's no objectives in it. You're just literally here to kill everything. And obviously we got the frozen orb build, baby. So we're killing everything. The frozen orb is coming out. Summon's coming out. Like everything's just falling over. Not a build we perfected yet. There's so many different variations I want to try with it to see what's going to be really good. It's just right now we're just talking about we're testing the realm, right? Like we got to test everything about season 4 to make sure it's going to be great. And you know, this is not even the what's going to happen yet with the changes on the PTR, man. We don't even know, or we don't even know when they make the changes, and then also we don't even know what the season 4 theme is going to be like. So we got a lot of good stuff to come, so it's going to be pretty fantastic. All right, so we're running through it. You just literally kill everything you can. Sometimes I could just leave a Hydra behind because they could kill everything. Look at that. Boom. Rot Snow is just instantly deleting everything. And then if you kill all the mobs, there's going to be a little portal. So you could go to the next spot. It's an instant portal too, which was really cool, I thought. You don't have to worry about loading screens or anything like that here. And then once you get that bar, okay, we're almost there. We're getting there. Once you get that bar to fill up, you're going to have the opportunity to fight a boss. And that's where you're actually going to get loot. You notice that no loot drops here. And then loot's going to be for master crafting. And then loot's also going to be for just some extra loot. Alright, so we got the boss here. Who's this going to be? Oh, the Sea Hag. Why they give me the Sea Hag? We hate the Sea Hag. You gotta be careful. They actually have different affixes. So, different things happen during these boss fights. So, that was only level 30. You know, it's gonna get harder. But, man, that was a little scary there for a second. So, that was it. That is the pits. We'll open up the chest. And you see, these are now... these are all different mats for your master crafting. So... good stuff. Get a little bit of loot at the end there. So you could run like probably like 6-7 of these before your inventory gets full. So that is not so bad. All right, so then you just teleport back to town and you could do it all over again. You could continue to do that, and that's going to help you. You can continue to raise the bar on that. And I think you go to like, there's no cap on the tier. I don't know. We're going to have to check that out, but that was kind of what I wanted to show you guys. We went over the new Codex, we went over tempering, master crafting, we showed you the new enchanter, the new jewels, and the new alchemist, along with the Helltides. We showed you the pits. Thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for all the support. Like and subscribe, baby. This is where you're gonna have so much fun in season 4. We don't even know what the theme is yet. It's gonna be a good time. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you.